Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the bear who has everything?
Very nicely done.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We've been practicing.
I see that you've been inspired by today's story, The Little Mermaid, the one made by Walt Disney. Here we go. Under the sea was a bustling kingdom of mer-people, presided over by the just and noble King Triton. King Triton's her dad. King Triton forbade the mer-people to go above the water, but whenever his youngest daughter, Ariel, could, she and her best friend, Flounder, there he is, would sneak up to the surface. Ariel was fascinated by the surface world and had a collection of human treasures. She and Flounder had even made friends with a seagull, right there, named Scuttle. One day, Ariel saw a ship overhead and swam to the surface. On board was a handsome young man. The other humans called him Prince Eric. All of a sudden, a storm broke. The sky turned dark. Thunder boomed and lightning crashed. Howling wind tore at the ship's sail. Giant waves tossed the vessel onto the jagged rock. Oh no! Prince Eric was thrown into the ocean. Ariel frantically searched for the prince. When she spotted him, she quickly swam over and pulled him to safety. Once on shore, the storm finally passed, and Ariel sang quietly to the unconscious prince. At last, he began to awaken. Someday, I'll be part of your world, she said, slipping back into the sea. Minutes later, the prince's servant, Sir Grimsby, discovered him. A girl rescued me, the prince said groggily, and she had the most beautiful voice. Why, thank you. Meanwhile, in a dark corner of the sea, lay the lair of Ursula the Sea Witch. Ursula had been bent on destroying King Triton ever since he had thrown her out of his kingdom. Ursula stared at the image of Ariel and Flounder reflected in her crystal ball. This pretty little daughter of his may be the king of Triton's undoing, she said with a cackle. Cackle, 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 cackle. When Ariel returned home, King Triton was waiting for her. He was angry that Ariel had gone to the surface. Never go there again, he ordered. Humans are all the same, savage fish-eaters, incapable of any feeling. With a few strokes of his trident, he destroyed all of the human treasures that Ariel had collected from the surface. Oh no, there they are in pieces. Then he swam off, and her heart is probably broken. Upset, Ariel sought, Ursula's help. No. We never go to the dark side for help, never. In exchange for the mermaid's voice, Ursula would transform Ariel from tail to legs. But, Ursula added, the prince must fall in love with you by sunset on the third day. That is, he's got to kiss you, a kiss of true love. If not, Ariel would change back into a mermaid and become Ursula's slave forever. The ocean churned as Ariel's voice was captured in a magical seashell locket and her tail turned into legs. A short time later, Prince Eric and his dog Max found Ariel on the beach. You seem very familiar to me, said Eric. Have we met? Ariel could only nod. Although she looked like the girl who had rescued him, Eric didn't think it could be her. She couldn't speak, much less sing. Well, don't worry, I'll help you, Eric said. He figured Ariel had been in a shipwreck and needed somewhere to rest, so he brought her back to his castle. Meanwhile, Ursula hatched a plan to keep Eric from falling in love with Ariel. She turned herself into a pretty girl, there she is, named Vanessa, and she wore the shell containing Ariel's voice. He's gonna trick him. That evening, the prince heard someone singing, It was the voice of the girl who had saved Eric. He went out to the balcony and saw Vanessa and fell under her wicked spell. When Ariel awoke the next morning, he saw Eric with Vanessa. The wedding ship departs at sunset, the prince told Grimsby. Now Ariel had lost her chance at true love and was doomed to be Ursula's slave forever. Aboard the wedding ship, Scuttle saw Vanessa's reflection in the mirror. She was really Ursula. He quickly flew to find Ariel and Sebastian, the crab. Untitled. The prince is marrying the sea witch in disguise, Scuttle exclaimed. Oh, we must find a way to stall that wedding, called Sebastian. Then they all took off to rescue Eric. Flounder helped Ariel across the water, but the sun was starting to set. There wasn't much time left, because all these curses come with time deadlines that are extremely strict. Okay, Scuttle and the other seagulls did their best to interrupt the wedding by flying at Vanessa. In all the commotion, the magic locket fell to the ground and shattered just as Ariel reached the ship. Eric, she said. You can talk, said the prince. You're the one. It was you all the time. Happy at last, the prince leaned over to kiss Ariel, but seconds before their lips met, the sun set. And what did I say? The deadlines are very strict on these things. You're too late! Shouted Ursula, turning herself into her beastly self. Ariel looked down and saw that her legs had changed back into a tail. It's not you I'm after, Ursula told Ariel, whisking her into the sea. I've got much bigger fish to fry. At those words, King Triton appeared. Ursula told him about the deal she had made with Ariel. In return for his daughter's freedom, the king agreed to take Ariel's place as Ursula's slave. At last, this is mine! Ha, she cried, placing Triton's crown on her head. And using her new powers, Ursula grew monstrously huge. Now I am the ruler of all the ocean. But suddenly, Prince Eric appeared, steering his ship through the raging waves right towards Ursula. The bow of the ship pierced her cold heart. Slowly, the horrible sea witch sank beneath the waves forever. Oh, wait. King Triton's power was restored. Now he realized how much Eric and Ariel loved each other. With his trident, he changed Ariel's tail back into legs. Soon after, everyone gathered for the happy couple's wedding. Then Eric and Ariel sailed away to live happily ever after. And that was the story of
The Little Mermaid. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the unicorn who has everything? You know what you don't have? What? Pie. Don't we want pie? Oh, that sounds good. Okay, kid. Hope you liked our song. Yeah, we've been practicing hard. See you next time on KidTime StoryTime. We make a good team. I think so.